Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome back to Attack on Factorio. Now, considering where I left stuff off at the end of the last episode... I have an awful lot of stuff I need to be getting on with. I've got to finish this, resetting up the smelting stuff, because I cocked up royally and just made a bloody pig's ear of the whole goddamn thing. And then there's another couple of things that I've got on a list of things that need to be done. I need to build more rails. I need more steel. Shit. Hopefully I can get all this stuff connected up so that we don't have any problems. Right. Okay, that's got the stone mining out of the way of the tracks. And I've got a few more miners to lay back down here, but I think for now that might be alright. I might have to jig things around a little bit. But let's connect things back up to the power and see what happens. You're going to be renamed to Iron Smelting. May come up with another name for this little district sometime in the future. If anybody's got any suggestions, feel free to make them. I need to go and get this train moving. Right, I'm just going to hop in. Now, Central South to Iron Smelting. Right. Go to station. Let's make sure that this pathfinding works. Our first train is away! Very pleased with this. There we go. Coal is unloading. And the fires are up again. Yes, fantastic. Iron smelting is back on track. As is our first train, so this is good stuff. Are you going to be able to get back to coal loading now? Have I got the pathfinding right, or do I need to put signals down? No, you seem to be on the right... Yep, you're going on the right track. Good. And off you go. Right, our first train is in motion. Wonderful. The iron is back on the belts, and now we need to sort out copper. This is going to end up being a bloody mess. But it'll be fine. There goes the north wall getting attacked again. Wonder if one of the districts up... I think I'm going to end up calling one of the districts up there Castle Black or something. Just because of reasons. Tell you what, there's a lot of copper around here, so... 1, 2... Right, now I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this train. That is the big question. No, it's a bit too far. Back it up, back it up. Down one, and... Not enough rails! Oh, good God. Now I need to kind of mirror what I was doing. Well, I need to do the same sort of layout as I did with this. So, which one is going to be the coal belt? You will be the coal belt. Come down like that. Okay. Alright, now that the iron's been going back, we've finally got some research done. So, that is a good start. Although now the copper's going to be running down, and that's going to ruin everything again. I need to hurry up. So, coal belt there. I need some more bloody red belts, that's what I need. That looks like it's going to be okay. I'm glad that the bugs aren't coming down here to fuck around with anything from the south end. That would cause me some problems if they did, and I really don't want to have to deal with any of that, so no thank you. Oh, run out of bloody belts again. Oh, I've just realised I've got to belt all of this bloody copper back to the main production line. Oh, God. I'm going to be here a while. Alright, at least I'll be able to tick something off of my to-do list. Okay, I've just completely shifted around this south wall so that the copper smelting is going to be defended and replaced all the guns. There's a little bit of a gap here, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. I just want to get all of this in place so that everything can get back up and running again. Oh, we're nearly there, come on. Right, that's you tied in. Let's bring some electricity down so that we can power all of this shite. Right. Time to make a little bit of an adjustment to the train's schedule. So we want to take that off there. We want to go to Central South, down to copper smelting, and then up to iron smelting and back. Okay. Let's see how this is going to go. Although the coal supply is starting to run a bit thin. I think I might need some more mining drills. I'll get on that in a second. Let's see if we can get the copper smelting back in operation before we worry about anything else, because there is a lot more to do. Lots of research and stuff. I should probably select some more research, actually. What am I going to pick? Let's get some more of this oil-based research done, because then we can start... Once we've got everything researched, we can just get on with things as and when we need to. And that's a pretty good way of going about doing things, I reckon. Right. And... boom. Hey, coal is being supplied. Ooh, there's some inserters that are missing. There's no outputs. Oh, silly me. Why didn't I do this? There we go. Almost done. There we are. Nice. Smelting is up and running once more. The entire factory is back in operation. Fantastic. Okay, and things seem like they're doing okay up here. Let's mosey on out of here, and... oh, this belt is horrifically one-sided, though. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. And the actual iron production's not going too badly. All of this seems to have stopped. Right. Okay, what other stuff do I want to go about doing? Concrete is also something I can go about producing now. So maybe I should start getting that set up and I can finish doing like my station design. That is going to be very fiddly. But I don't think I have much else kind of planned out in advance with regards to getting all this stuff done. It's... the slow goings with the start of this are going to be like making sure all the research is done and kind of burning our way through the resources that we have around us so we can expand out, as well as making sure that we stay biter-proof behind all of our walls. Which, again, as resources get used up and we have more space to work with, we'll be able to figure out where we want to actually like build our final solid wall, because half this stuff I still feel is temporary. Okay, well, first things first is I need a level 2 assembly machine. We're going to put you here, and then a mining drill on... let's get a couple of mining drills on this little patch. That can be a dedicated supply for what we're setting up. And I'm also going to need an offshore pump and some pipes. Building, building, building. And I'm out. Again. Okay, that there, and then on a chest on this side. Maybe not that much space. That should do it nicely. And this is going to be for the manufacture of concrete. So let's just bring you over a little bit. Let's just make this a little more equal. And we need some power and another inserter. I forgot about that. Why are you not receiving a connection? Oh, hello, Mr. Train. I nearly walked right in front of you. That would have been silly. There we go. That last one wasn't connected properly. Right. Okay. We now have iron ore heading down to this assembling machine down here, which is going to be producing concrete for us. So we can start putting down some slightly nicer flooring than this stone brick. And now I need to go and fix the coal mining, because this is a pathetic little piss dribble that is coming through. I need more. In fact, I'm going to tear up all of this and I'm just going to redo the whole goddamn thing. You see, this is what the kind of core of Factorio is. It's not so much build all of the shit in the way that you want to, it's start building it in a way that kind of works, and then when you figure out a better way that things work, you tear it all up and start again. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then I can just start putting more and more further across this field as and when it pleases me, really. Because the only thing that's really using the coal up at the moment is now the train that's shuttling back and forth taking fuel to places. Which is no bad thing. It means that... well, it means that things are going well, I think. Production is up and running properly, and like, there's not really much that needs to be done, other than refueling all this. Yeah, for now I'm just going to plough through all of the red and green science. Once we get round to having all that stuff done, we're going to be in a position where all we can do is just get ourselves built up towards working on blue science and getting all the technologies for that set up. But for now we can maybe take a little bit of time to add a little bit of diversity to the look of this place, which I'm going to get started on now, and then we could maybe go out scouting for either bugs to go and kill, or we could potentially get started with finding a location for our first district that will probably be outside the initial wall, which could be interesting. And I'm still reckoning that that's going to be for the production of circuits, because we're going to want like a setup that we can have that will be fairly expandable. And just bugs keep attacking along that western wall. I mean, we are still bumping out a fair bit of pollution. This cloud is fairly big, but we've uncovered a fair bit of the map now, and to be honest, resources outside of where we are fairly sparse. So this could be quite interesting. I really do think I'm going to avoid using these two massive deposits up here. They are just a bit too expansive. So I'm going to rule those out. I'm just going to leave them, and I'll only go for them if it's absolutely necessary. But I mean, we've got lots of other stuff around that we can use, so I'm not too worried. I don't really think we're going to need to rely on it too much. And I've already run out of concrete. God damn it. This is good. The more concrete that I use, the more that little stone deposit will be mined away, and we can move on to greener pastures. It's not really green. Stone isn't green. Okay, well, I'm just kind of waiting around at the moment, so let's have a look on our map and see where we could go about setting up some districts. I'm seeing little splodges of oil here and there, but there's not really a whole lot, especially up to the north. I mean, with the exception of the huge deposits, there really isn't a whole lot going on. Right, I kind of want to set the circuit production up. I kind of want to go for this deposit up here, but the problem is it's got what looks to be a fuck ton of biter bases, or biter nests, spawner nests, whatever the fuck they've got going on over there, and I don't know if I'm going to be capable of taking that out right now. Unless I try a good old-fashioned turret creep. Which is very tempting, so I may do that. Let's have a look. Let's make some turrets. Okay, I am going to attempt taking on this bug base. I have no idea how well this is going to go. At least I have some armor. But I am crafting myself the last of 6 turrets. And I'm taking a fair chunk of armor-piercing ammunition. So we're going to take some tentative steps outside of this wall and see if this is going to kill me or not. Chances are it will. I'm going to go for this little base first. So, to those of you who are not familiar with the turret creep, plant down some turrets. Give them some ammo. And then creep forward. Rinse and repeat. Oh, and here they come. Okay, I'm just going to give you all the ammo. I know I should be sparing, but fuck it. Okay, gotta be careful. Well, you could do with having some ammunition as well, couldn't you? We don't have too much to worry about because we're only dealing with small biters at the moment. They're not so tough, as you can quite clearly see. Armor-piercing rounds, fantastic for taking them out. And the good thing about this is, well, let all these turrets take out these little bastards first. We can just set the turrets up in range of their bases or their nests, and we can just just let them go to town on it. It's really quite handy. But I want to get in and make a mess of things myself, so here, have some bullets a la me. Trouble is, these things do heal. So you've got to make sure that you, like, if you're doing hit and run tactics, you've got to make sure that you are actually taking them out. Right, let's have a look at this basin. Whoa, okay. Oh, it's got worms. This base has got worms. Ugh, send it to the vets. Oh, that's a lot of bugs. Probably should have brought some more ammunition for this, but I think I can get by with what I have. After all, this armor-piercing ammo is ridiculously good at this stage in the game. Once the biters start to evolve, though, that's when it will become problematic and we'll need to upgrade a lot more with regards to armor and weaponry. The turret creep will stop becoming... Well, as you upgrade turret damage, turret creep will still remain a fairly relevant strategy. It doesn't lose any of its charm. Oh god, I think I angered them! I'm just gonna stay back a little bit. But yeah, I know there are a lot of people do consider this tactic to be quite a bit cheaty, but I think with regards to this sort of situation where it's... I'm so low level at the moment, and... Oh, worms! Thank God for that armor. Completely forgot that they were up here. Oh, no, you don't! Yeah, I think at this early stage, especially in a situation like this, you know, I'm not going to be equipped enough to deal with, like, a base of this size on my own without any sort of assistance. I don't have any of the upgradable power armor where you can chuck in your own different modules, like shields and exoskeletons and stuff. So I'm very under-equipped for what I want to be doing. And expanding out into the desert where there's a load of biters that have already set up shop, yeah, it's going to prove to be difficult. But what we're going to do is just keep these turrets going. Oh god, I'm going to keep repairing them. That one's out of ammo. Oh dear. Have mine. Okay. Well, I think we won. Excellent. And this is going to be a perfect spot for building our circuit building district town dirigible. I don't know. Oh, well, it would be if there weren't more bugs. Fucking hell. Doing good. That's only got one worm in it, so it's not going to be so difficult. I can probably deal with that one myself, but let's just make sure that I've got some sort of backup here. Because I'm not going to be caught with my trousers down. No, they are on. Good. Okay. Yes. I know you can spit. I know you can spit. You've got fantastic range. Well done. You must have made loads of friends in the playground. Okay, and last one. Done! Glorious. Right. Now, what am I going to do about setting things up here? Let's have a look at the surrounding area for a moment. Right, okay, I'm going to put in the initial parts to my rails and then to the train, or the platforms, I suppose. So we're going to go with another north-south sort of thing. Actually, no, I might make this one an east-west station. Let's change this up. Actually, no, it does make a lot more sense in order to have this vertical because of where I'm positioning the station. Oh, why do I keep doing this to myself? I keep botching things up. Okay, I might put it down here. Yeah, that can be the platform line. That will be that. That will be that. That will be that. Right, okay, so I know where my rails are going now. So I need to sort out some copper smelting, which I suppose I could siphon all of the coal from up here for now. But I could get it delivered in by train as well. That's kind of how I've been wanting to set all these things up. I need more resources, so there's not much else that I can do up here for the moment. So I've got the slow slog of getting back to base. And night has fallen. Once again. As I trudge through the sands of this desert, never finding my way back to... Oh, look, I'm home. Okay, well, iron production is going fantastically. I'm going to need to get that set up somewhere that it could be transported back out once the circuit district is all set up. We've got some more concrete. Good. Let's go and put some more of this stuff in. There we go. Okay. So that's going to give you an idea of what my stations are going to look like when they're all done, and the kind of idea I'm going to be going with some of the flooring layouts. So it's going to be a nice mix of all this sort of stuff, and we'll leave some natural ground in for added aesthetic, I suppose. But we'll get on with that. And right, now I need gears. Give me them. I also need steel. That was one thing I really needed. There we are, and more piercing rounds. So I need to build myself a load more rails. Let's just turn all of the supplies I have into rails, and then we'll pick up everything else. I want to make sure I got enough space in here for a two-headed train, because that's kind of what I always go for on average. Occasionally, well, I always do a two-headed train. It's all dependent on how many carriages that I decide to put in. But let's just get these rails extended along even further. There we go. We can bring this down. Nope, that went a bit far. Up this way and across. There we go. So we now have the station. Well, we've got the tracks for the station in place. We just need to get everything else all set up. What I'm going to start off with, though, is I'm going to put some turret defences down and maybe just wall in this track for the time being while I get to work on everything else, because it'd be handy to have some sort of defence while I'm working on things. Because as you can see, the biters are still attacking the walls. But I'm not entirely sure on where that one was from. I didn't check the map. But I think with us having taken out that massive base, well, massive set of nests, I think we've probably dealt a significant blow to the biters as of now. I mean, they're only going to take that information and go, right, well, everybody's going to start hitting the gym, and then all the bugs that come out after that are all going to be beefed up. And that's not going to be good for me, and it's not going to be good for my buttocks, because they're going to get eaten. But we're making a start on expanding our empire, and showing these titans who's boss. That would be me! I'm also very cautiously leaving these furnaces outside of the walls, so God knows what's going to happen if I come back and everything's been torn down. Oh, this is going to end up messy. Right, so from the map now, it's this kind of area. It must be that little base over... That little base over there. That's what's doing all that damage. And oh, you weren't there a little while ago. Can I take you out all on my own? Let's have a go. Come on, throw everything you've got at me, however much or little it might be. I don't think it's going to be enough. Just look at this. Look at this. Everything's going down. Everything's going down. Okay. There we are. One more and you're done. One more and you're done. Thank you. I'll have all those. God, nearly got a full stack of artifacts already. This is going to be good for my research. And all this running is going to be good for my bloody heart rate, I can tell you that much. You know what, I'm going to research the car so that I can actually drive around places. That would be really handy. Although I am going to need to put more gates in. That'll do. Ooh, okay. You need to pay attention to what's happening when I'm running along by the train tracks. Well, he said the rain tracks. What are the rain tracks? I don't know. How many engine parts do I need? Engine units do I need? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Get everything ready so that I can build myself a car as soon as I have the opportunity. What did I come down here for? I came down for something, and I can't remember what it was. This coal supply is still a bit shite. And it's not as bad as it was, but I'm going to put in more mining drills. Okay, that's going to be a lot better. It's going to chuck out a fuckload more pollution, but I don't care. The bugs can all go and suck it. But things are coming along nicely. We've managed to reinstate all of our smelting, which is great because it's put production back into production. We've got our first train going, and we're making a start on setting up our first external district. We're really getting out into the wilderness and building where we dare not lie. I don't know what that means, but never mind. Hello, bugs. There's a nice big pile of you all lying dead. You think you might take that as a sign that things aren't going so well against this wall? I don't know, they don't listen. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this episode off here, and I will pick this up again next week, and we'll try and get the circuit district in operation. I think this is going to be the first district or town that I'm going to be wanting names for. So if any of you have any name suggestions for what you think would be a cool name for this district, chuck them in the comments below. Then when I get round to recording stuff next week, or when I eventually get to the point of naming the stations for the circuit district, then I'll let you know who won. I botched my way through all that stuff, but never mind. Yeah, chuck in if you've got any funny names, if you think of anything that's related to circuits, or anything that could be just clever names, stuff like puns, or I don't know. I'm sure someone can come up with something fun. If not, I'll see what I come up with by next week. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social medias. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield signing off. Those legs are doing an awful lot of work. I mean, look at you. You are a bit top heavy. I'm going to have to say, as harsh as it is, you are carrying a little bit of extra weight up here.